already. So he's off Mufasa, he off the... I can't use him for the fantasy no more, because my friend is off. So I gotta find somebody else. Gotta go back to Lenny Kravitz. Looks like there's a new couple in Hollywood. Aaron, Pierre, Teyana. Aaron, Pierre, that's Teyana.
It's official. Teyana just confirmed she's with Aaron, and Iman didn't take it quietly at all. Instead of holding it in or hiding behind closed doors, he hit that live button and unleashed every piece of pain and betrayal he'd been carrying for way too long. Yelling, pacing, throwing out threats about leaking secrets that were never meant to see daylight, he didn't hold back. Not for 1 second. Clips of his rage spread like wildfire, shared, clipped, stitched with old videos that suddenly made way too much sense. And if you think that meltdown was the worst part, stay right here, because what Iman said next shocked even the friends who thought they'd seen every side of him. This wasn't some rumor planted by a shady gossip page looking for clicks. Teyana made sure if this truth was coming out, it was coming straight from her own lips so no one could twist it later. Neighbors say it started like so many other nights, muffled voices rising in the backyard, the kind of fight that made people lower their TV volumes to listen. But halfway through, Teyana's voice cut through the air like a blade. Witnesses swear they heard it clear. Yeah, I'm with Aaron now. I'm done lying for you. They say Iman just stood there at first, frozen, blinking at her like he thought she'd take it back if he just waited long enough. But she didn't. She kept talking, words sharp and too loud to ignore, telling him she was tired of pretending, tired of protecting him while he painted her as the villain. She said Aaron actually listened, actually cared, actually saw her. And that line turned Iman's shock into something darker. Some people say she waited for this moment on purpose, that she wanted to humiliate him out loud so he'd never twist her words later. Phones came out the second the yelling got real. By the time Aaron's name came out of her mouth, at least 3 neighbors were already streaming it live. When she stormed off, she left behind a man with nothing left to hide behind, and an internet ready to replay every raw word again and again. To the world watching from their phones, Teyana and Iman were untouchable. The perfect love story package for likes. Dreamy vacations in matching fits, flawless red carpet smiles, interviews where they called each other soulmates. But behind those staged grins was a mess nobody posted about. Jealousy boiling under the surface, nights where one slept on the couch while the other scrolled in silence. And always, there was Aaron. He was the loyal friend in every group shot, the guy Iman called family when reporters asked. Insiders now say the spark between Teyana and Aaron wasn't new. It was years of whispered jokes, late-night calls about just work, car rides that ended in empty parking lots where nobody was watching. Fans digging through old clips see it now. Blurry party pics where they stood too close, selfies that once looked harmless but feel loaded now. Anytime a rumor slipped out, Iman was quick to shut it down, posting cute family videos to drown out the whispers. But Teyana's reveal smashed that polished picture like a mirror dropped on concrete, and every piece of it cuts deeper the longer people stare. Now the internet is doing what it does best, digging through old posts, decoding private jokes, stitching together timelines nobody wanted to see spelled out in daylight. It's clear now this wasn't some sudden fling. This was a slow betrayal built piece by piece right under Iman's nose. Iman could have shut the door, gone silent, and let the tabloids spin their version. But when the truth slapped him in the face, he gave the world a front-row seat to his heartbreak instead. He didn't wait for a publicist to craft a statement or a lawyer to tell him to shut up. He hit live with shaky hands, rage bubbling up faster than he could filter it. The video that set the internet on fire shows him pacing in circles, his voice cracking as he called out Aaron by name. "You fake brother. You snake. You smiled in my face and stole what I built." He ranted about sacrifices, about years lost, love wasted, loyalty repaid with lies. Friends stepped in frame trying to calm him down. You see arms reaching out, hear voices telling him to breathe, but he shoved them off, eyes locked on the camera like he wanted everyone to feel every ounce of his betrayal. He promised proof, said he had old texts, DMs, maybe even videos that would bury any sweet fairytale Teyana and Aaron were about to sell the world. The comments were a split battlefield. Some fans begging him to stop before he said something he couldn't take back, others hyping him up to spill it all, every dirty secret laid bare. He screamed that Teyana lied for years while Aaron played the part of best friend, called it the biggest con he'd ever fallen for. And when he finally hit end, his meltdown was already viral, a raw, ugly glimpse at a man ripped apart for everyone to see. The second Iman went offline, his family logged on, brothers and cousins flooding their feeds with shady lines nobody needed help decoding. Snakes in the grass, one cousin posted, alongside an old picture of Iman and Aaron smiling at some barbecue. Another threw up a story that read some people loyal only until they get bored. No names, but everyone knew who they meant. Teyana's people wasted no time either, her closest friends dropping soft but pointed posts about choosing happiness and freedom over fake love. And Aaron? The man at the center of the storm vanished. No tweets, no statements, just silence while people tagged him in every ugly angle they could find. Mutual friends who once spent weekends posting couple selfies now ghosting each other, scrubbing old photos, liking shady comments that fans screenshot before they disappear. Rumors say lawyers are warming up, because if Iman really leaks the proof he swore he had, it could get messy enough for courtrooms. Meanwhile, the same neighbors who caught the first bombshell on video swear they've got longer clips, the parts before and after the confession, the parts that make it clear who said what when the cameras were supposed to be off. Fans are tagging every blog, every gossip page, begging for the next piece. A family that looked solid from the outside now split clean down the middle, and there's no patching it up this time. The whole internet's burning. Twitter's a mess of threads pulling apart every second of Iman's meltdown, every clipped line of Teyana's confession. Meme pages are milking it for all it's worth. Iman's rage face side by side with Teyana's cold stare, Aaron edited in as the world's worst best friend. Some fans are all in for Iman. They say his hurt but real, finally showing the ugly side of heartbreak everyone else pretends doesn't exist. Others are riding for Teyana, saying she did what she had to do, that maybe she was trapped in a life that looked perfect in photos but left her dying inside. Aaron's getting dragged the worst. From loyal sidekick to ultimate traitor overnight, every comment calling him a snake with a smile. Wild theories are everywhere. Did this really start now? Or were Teyana and Aaron sneaking around for years while Iman posted cute date night pics? Old clips are resurfacing, weird hugs, inside jokes, awkward interviews that feel like confessions in hindsight. Some fans swear Iman's about to drop the receipts he promised, the DMs, the old screenshots, the voice notes that tell the real story. This isn't just gossip anymore, it's a betrayal unraveling in real time, and the whole world's addicted to watching it come apart line by line. Now, all eyes are on Iman. The entire internet seems to be holding its breath, waiting to see whether he'll maintain his silence or strike back one final time. Those closest to him say he's stuck in a brutal tug-of-war with himself. On one side, there's the part of him that craves revenge. That part wants nothing more than to expose everything, every screenshot, every voice note, every messy truth that could completely unravel the picture-perfect lie that Teyana and Aaron are trying to paint of their new happy couple image. The temptation to burn it all down is real. He knows what his holding onto could cause serious damage. It's not just gossip, it's potentially career-ending, relationship-breaking, reputation-destroying stuff. But then there's the other side. The part of him that just wants to be done. That wants to walk away with some dignity left intact, to leave the mess behind without fanning the flames any further. That voice tells him that maybe silence is the real power move, that letting them deal with the fallout on their own, without him adding more fuel, might be the smartest and cleanest option. After all, sometimes the biggest revenge is thriving while your enemies trip over their own lies. Meanwhile, Teyana isn't exactly hiding. She's out there, posting cryptic captions on social media about freedom and finding love when you stop pretending, as though the internet isn't dragging her name through endless comment sections. People are picking apart her every word, her every emoji, trying to decode what's real and what's just PR. Is she trying to reclaim her narrative, or just deflect from the storm brewing around her? Either way, it's clear she's not going underground anytime soon. Aaron's side has gone the opposite direction, radio silence. No tweets, no statements, not even a hint of acknowledgement. His team seems to be banking on time doing the damage control for them. No denials, no apologies. Just hoping the internet moves on, distracted by the next viral mess. But silence doesn't mean safety. Rumors are still swirling, and people aren't forgetting, they are watching. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest Iman is still sitting on a pile of receipts. Not just texts, but possibly voice recordings, videos, documents, things that could demolish whatever is left of Teyana and Aaron's carefully curated relationship. If it gets to the point where lawyers are involved, it could get real ugly, real fast. Non-disclosure agreements, settlements, maybe even lawsuits. And in all that chaos, the truth always finds a way to slip through the cracks. And then there's the public. Fans, followers, trolls, everyone refreshing their feeds like it's a live show. Every day, someone claims they have more information. An old friend, a bitter ex, a neighbor with a story. Everyone seems ready to sell a piece of the truth if it'll get them clicks or clout. The tension is thick, and everyone knows one thing. This saga is far from over. It's not a matter of if the next bombshell will drop, it's when. So, who's really winning here? Is it Iman for ripping the mask off and showing the ugly truth, Teyana for finally choosing herself no matter the cost, or Aaron for staying silent and hoping time makes people forget? Drop your wildest theory in the comments. Who lied first? Who's still hiding something? And what you'd do if you were Iman holding every piece of the puzzle? Smash that like if you want every new receipt the second it hits, because if you think this is over, you haven't been paying attention. If you're not subscribed yet, fix that now. The next time Iman fires up that live, you're gonna want to see it before the rest of the internet tears it to pieces. This wasn't just heartbreak caught on camera. This was betrayal, secrets, and raw pain laid bare for everyone to judge from behind their screens. Stay ready, because when the next bomb drops, this meltdown isn't just gonna break hearts. It's gonna break the internet all over again.